So, hello, you guys. I don't know. Hold on. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll bring my microphone out for the next readings that I do. I forgot to put the mic on, but I'm so excited to be back and reading for my YouTube family. I've been just doing most of my readings via Facebook Live. And the reason why I'm really feeling like I definitely need to put the mic on is because I don't want to be too loud today, even though I probably will be. But anyway, let's just hop into this reading, okay? If just the title already caught your attention, I would ask that you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, okay? All right, you guys. So I'm about to hop in because I got a lot to talk about with you guys right now. Um, what else? There are a lot of messages that came out for you. Um, any other type of information that you want to know, look in the description of this video, okay, of this live. But anyway, so Three of Wands is the overall energy. And this is the energy that I feel like this is where I get the idea that we're waiting on something. I'm a Leo sun and moon, so this is resonating for me already. But yeah, we're waiting on something. There's effort and work that we have put in, whether this is for ourselves, whether this is spiritual. Um, I'm also feeling like ritual work here right now with the wand and the book. So I feel like a lot of us have been wanting to manifest something. And this is where I get the idea of we're waiting for something to manifest for us, okay? With the Three of Wands, that's usually what that deals with. You're waiting on your shifts to come in. So that's just the overall energy. Now, the two cards that did come out, the first card we got for you is the Queen of Wands. This is for August 2020, you guys, okay? The Queen, I'm sorry, not the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is an intelligent energy. This is also someone thinking rationally, someone using logic and reason here at this point. Um, I feel like you may have used logic and reason to cut something off or cut off mentalities, to cut off situations and people, places, things, and ideas that are no longer serving you. And I really feel like somebody drew their energy back from a certain thing, from a certain connection, okay? But this is general, so that could be with anything. Now, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. So either some of you guys are dealing with someone who's got those placements in their chart, or you yourself could have that. You could be a rising sign or moon or wherever it is in your chart, okay? So recently there was a pulling back. There was a withdrawal, maybe of the emotions, and now just moving more so with strategy and logic and reason. Okay. Well, what that's done, I feel like when I got these cards to clarify, um, the way that they came out, I feel like it's more so. So let me just tell you the cards. The cards were the Ace of Wands that came out, clarifying the Queen of Swords, the Devil energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is possibly Capricornish energy, okay? But it could really be any sign. And this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is the Five of Cups. So what I felt like was I felt like it was this energy first. Even though this was what I picked up last, I felt like this was representing something that was in the past. Somebody could have had regret. Someone could have had some sadness. Somebody could have been all in their feelings, okay? And it could have been in regards to issues of fear, issues of control, issues of maybe feeling as though something was only sexual here, okay? I feel like somebody could have been maybe non-committal, or there was just a lot of deception possibly and lies in this connection, okay? Um, but in the end, it looks like there will be a new opportunity that's presented. I feel more so this is like a newness or a renewal of the same energy, but somebody knows now they're gonna really have to put in the work here. Okay. Now, that was me reading it as if this card was first or this energy was first. But if I read it the other way, I feel as though somebody cut someone or something or a person, place, thing, or idea off, and then a new opportunity comes in. Could be with the same person or the same energy or with someone totally different. Okay. What could have been blocking them before is the idea or of regret, surrounding possibly a karmic situation with the devil card here, or fear of the unknown, or fear of harming someone, fear of having to let someone or an idea go. Let me move on. So the second card that came out for this reading for Leos for August of 2020, we got the Seven of Wands. And when I was sitting here trying to meditate on that card, I definitely felt like something was being fought for. I also felt as if some people could be one foot in the door, one foot outside of the door. I felt like someone could have been trying to dip out of a connection, possibly. I also, like I said, felt that there was something that needed to be fought for. There was a lot of different opinions. There were a lot of different energies surrounding this connection. And but for some reason, Leo, this could be your energy, or it could be the person that you're dealing with, or the partnership or business idea, whatever it is. There was somebody who was more in the at the vantage point. Okay. Even though you may have been having to fight other people, fight other ideas, fight gossip and slander, and maybe deceptive communications and stuff like that. Um, I feel ultimately that there's a vantage point here. You have it, or the person that you're connected to has it. So when I asked Spirit to help me to clarify the Seven of Wands, I'm like, okay, because the Seven of Wands can indicate having to fight for something as well, having to fight to prove love or fight to prove something. So the cards that came out, there were six cards with this one, and that made me think about balance. These three cards clarifying the Queen of Swords could think about being that put me in the energy that somebody needed to follow their intuition about cutting off or severing a connection that wasn't working for them. It wasn't really what they wanted. Okay. They could have been settling at first, but once they make up in their mind that they're not going to settle for this thing anymore, or this less than behaviors or patterns, then this is when they get something new. Again, it could be from the same person, place, thing, or idea, or it could be a totally different energy. Moving on. So the first three cards that showed up, clarifying the Seven of Wands, we got the Ten of Cups. So I feel like what we're fighting for is our happiness. We're fighting for a happy ending. Okay. We're fighting to have, we're wanting to have all of our heart's desire in a physical sense, in a spiritual sense, in an emotional sense. Okay. The next card that came out was the Nine of Wands. Okay. So this is definitely that energy of something being cyclical. This is definitely, though there are so many different obstacles that could come up, I'm going to continue fighting for this connection anyways. Um, Somebody could have also been wondering, hey, should I keep fighting for this connection? Because God damn it, if it's not one thing, it's another. But I feel like the reason that somebody keeps putting forth this effort, putting forth this energy, despite being kind of beat up a little bit, it's because someone can sense that their happiness is here. Okay. The Ten of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. That Seven of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the Nine of Wands also Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. We got the Knight of Wands as the third card that came out. And this is an energy, this is Sagittarius for sure, okay, but it could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is about quick and sudden movement. I also feel like this is an energy, this is that sexual energy that I was talking about a little bit earlier with this Devil card. I feel as though there's something in between regret and a new beginning. Okay. And it's that fear, it's that sexual, that possible addiction and or codependencies and things like this could be what's stopping somebody. So this is why a person felt like they needed to cut another person off. Okay, the Knight of Wands is fighting energy. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. This is a person who can come in and out, especially when they get passionate, okay, or when they're ready for the dick, when they're ready for the pussy. They come back in there. They can suddenly, talk a good game. They can say, hey, I'm still working on this connection. I'm still fighting for this connection. That could be some of the energy, okay? Um, and I'm not saying it's all it is, but I do feel like somebody's putting in a lot of effort when it comes to the sexual energy, and then they dip out, okay? What else did I get from this? The moon is in Sagittarius right now. So some of you guys could actually be getting ready to have conversations with someone. This person could have quickly come back in already. Y'all could have hit each other already. It just depends, okay? But there's something that's causing you guys to hold on to this connection. That's what I will say, okay? Now, the next three cards that came out, we got the Six of Swords, which talks about moving, change, transition, okay? Somebody is wanting to move from this energy of maybe just being told what they want to hear so that the person can hit them. And when I say hit, I'm talking about having a sexual encounter, just to be clear. Somebody's wanting to move from that to, like, I want something real. I want real commitment here. If you can't give me that, then I'm going to move on, okay? That's the vibe that I get with the Six of Swords, which is more Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, along with this Hierophant, which is that energy of commitment, maybe even of tradition, of spirituality as well. Okay. Or maybe someone pretending to be spiritual, but they're really not. All right. That could be an energy. Somebody could be moving away from that. Okay. And we also have the Three of Cups, all right, as the last and final card. So I felt like there could be a reunion. Okay. So there's going to be this cutting off of someone who they could have been making promises that they were going to commit, but they really weren't. They never intended on doing it. They were happy with the sexual connection, and that was all, but somebody wasn't okay with that. So someone could walk away from this connection and go back towards somewhere where they had commitment, where they could have also been dealing with a more mature, older person, a person who was more traditional, had a little bit more order, a little bit more structure in their life. Okay. That's where this Three of Cups energy comes from. It could be a reunion, a reconciliation, or it could be someone who is in a third party situation. It doesn't have to be. For me, this is more so about a reconciliation of people who were already committed to one another at some point, or the transition and the change is going to be within this same dynamic, and it's going to be going from just making promises of commitment to actually getting commitment and being happy about this, everyone involved being happy. Okay. So the overall energy for my clarifying cards is the Knight of Cups. So this makes me feel like there's going to be a conversation that's had. Someone's going to come forth. You're going to talk about your feelings. You're going to express some things. There could be some apologies that come forth. And ultimately, there's going to be a reconciliation, it looks like, for Leo in the month of August. Now, it doesn't have to be, because time is fluid, basically. This could happen already for some people. This could be getting ready to happen, or this could be like way in the distant future. It just depends, okay? That is the reading for Leo. I hope and pray that something resonated with you guys. If it resonated, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe. Let me know how it resonated for you. Or even if it didn't, it's cool. Just let me know, okay? If you'd ever like to order your own private and personal reading, you can do so at theprettycoachoracles.com. I have so many ways for you guys to support the channel. You can look into that at the description box below. Bye, you guys.